Welcome back to Inside Boxing Throwdown. My name is Steve Johnson. My co-host Aurelio Martinez. The special guest here at Delgado's Boxing Gym in Denver, Colorado, Raul Baltazar from Boulder County Promotions. Aurelio and Romo have combined along with MGM Promotions to put on this fight card that's going to be held at the Boulder County Fairgrounds on July the 2nd. It's called the Boulder County Brawl. We have some of Colorado's top up-and-coming talent, along with a Cuban veteran, who is going to be the main event, Innocente Fizz, who's going to shock a lot of these folks with some quality. He's a middleweight quality talent. First of all, Roman, I want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to have you on here. I know you and Aurelio, the three of us go way back, so it's a good thing to have you on. But you and Aurelio have been in part of boxing promotions here in Colorado for, I would say, hundreds of years.
Feels like
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to talk about the show that's coming up. I don't know, Aurelio, if you want to start, but I'll leave it to you guys to take it from here. It's on you from here.
Well, I'll let Romo talk about particulars and things we want, but I just want to say that when the door opened and this opportunity came where me and Romo could work together and work in conjunction with MGM Promotions out of Miami, I thought that was just a beautiful thing, because we've been doing shows for a long time. My shows go back into the 80s when we did the one at the old Kurgan exhibition hall.
Yes.
Before they knocked that down and built the new convention center. And then, of course, the Coliseum and the Western Stock Show Arena, and then the Icon Center in Wyoming. Some pretty big shows, the WBC titles, and Romo does big shows in northern Colorado, in Longmont, with the Ghost Town Gladiators. So when you put a team like this together, you can only expect the best, and it's going to come out. So leaving the audience with that, we're going to go ahead. Romo, tell us about this show that we got coming up, the Boulder County
Brawl. So the Boulder County Brawl, Longmont, the last time we had a show up there was going on close to 3 years now. And we've developed a really good fan base out there. Fans really enjoy the shows that we've been putting up there. We had a run there where we did 4 shows back to back, and all were greatly successful. We go back to promoting, going back to that. I started my promoting days with already. That's how far back we go. I remember the shows down in New Mexico when we rode down there in the minivan. But it's a long ways that we've came. It's a long ways that we've came. Fortunately, we have the right people in place. We have the right team around us. These promotions take a big team. It takes a lot of people, and it takes the right people to make it successful. And what I found over the years is once you get that crew is in place. Now it's just developing those fighters, and that crew has been in place now, and it's been in place and it's been tested. We put these shows on, they've been successful, and now we've got the new batch of fighters that we want to bring up, and we want to showcase our Colorado talent. We know we've got fantastic talent coming out of the state. Now we just got to give them their stage to shine, and that's the whole purpose of what we're doing now. We joined up, and when I came across and started thinking, okay, what are the pieces to the puzzle that it's going to take to make these shows successful? And automatically, I sat down with MGMs and I said, I need to bring Aurelio Martinez to be part of this. He's been part of everything that all my shows in some form, some facet, and none other than him. And I said, well, we got to partner back up and get this thing rocking and rolling. With that being said, MGM Promotions is going to be a new force that's going to be alongside us, taking off what we already started. So we've paved the road to the kind of shows that we want to be developing up north and doing some in Denver too. Boulder County Brawl is the first installment, and we're showcasing one of MGM's most talented fighters, Innocente Fizz. Innocente Fizz comes from Cuba, fine by way of Miami. The guy is just phenomenal talent. I've seen him. I've had the pleasure of working with him and seeing him in my gym and sparring. And the guy is just going to send shockwaves with his talent.
He really is.
Oh, I'm telling you, these guys, but just like your Cuban fighters, that's all they do is box. He must have 1,000 fights, amateur fights. My goodness.
Well, we only have 1 minute left, and let me just say this. I'm really excited about the fight card. when you guys decided to bring me on board also as part of the media promotions. That was very exciting for me because, like I said, our history with the two of us is I trust you, what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and I know that your best interest is for these kids. And I call them all kids because they actually, most of them could be my grandkids. You know, I'm the old guy of the bunch, but I'm really proud to be associated with it, and good things are going to happen. So I just want everybody to stay tuned. The next thing that we're going to have segments. We're going to have each one of the boxers individually. They'll all stay on with us as each one will talk, and you get to see a little bit more about them, the interaction with these boxers, and we're just going to get started with it and let you see what's going to happen with the Boulder County Brawl, Boulder County Fairgrounds, July 2nd in Longmont, Colorado.
Stay tuned. We're going to bring all the fighters in, kind of like the Johnny Carson style.
Stop it, you're too old. Nobody knows Johnny Carson. Nobody knows Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson was my man.
Say Jimmy Fallon. You guys, you'll understand Jimmy Fallon, okay?
But anyway, stay tuned as we start to introduce the fighters. And again, we want to thank Henry Delgado. We're doing this live from Delgado's Boxing here downtown Denver, beautiful Denver, Colorado.
Yes.
Okay? Till then, till the next segment, keep them hands up.
Keep them up, baby.
Welcome back to Inside Boxing's Throwdown. I'm Raul Tejada with Ghost Town Promotions, and I want to welcome you to the show. We have Baltazar Ramirez. We'll be opening up the show at July 2nd, Boulder County Brawl. Baltazar Ramirez, platícame un poquito de dónde vienes.
Pues yo vengo de Ciudad Juárez, a mí me gusta el box por mi hermano y pues ahí.
Muy bien. ¿Cuántos años tienes boxeando?
Tengo como 4 años, pero pues no he estado así constantemente por el trabajo y
sí, como no.
Por eso.
¿A qué edad empezaste a boxear tú?
A los 17.
¿Y tuviste carrera también de amateur?
Sí, pues mi carrera militar fue muy rápida. Tuve 13 peleas. De amateur, pues estoy empezando apenas, pero
sí.
Pues me gustó y pues ya.
Sí, he oído platicar bastante de ti, me han platicado de tu estilo, tu hermano pues, bastante orgulloso me imagino que tu estilo ha de ser como tu hermano. Platícanos un poquito del estilo tuyo.
Pues el estilo es pues, siempre amarrarte en el ring y pues si se pone complicada la pelea, pues buscar la salida para poder salir con la mano en alto. Eso es lo que tiene que hacer uno ahí en el ring y pues echarle ganas y ya. El estilo pues ese es moverme un poquito más y pues me gusta ser aguerrido, amarrado.
Sí. Ahora, la diferencia, me imagino como pues vienes de Juárez y la altura aquí en Colorado pues bastante. ¿Tú sientes que eso te has tenido que aclimar y acostumbrarte?
Pues está más chido acá porque pues el aire está más limpio, no hay tanto calor como allá en Juárez. Yo creo que iba a estar más a gusto. Sí.
No, sí, y me imagino, pues aquí las corridas ahí en Juárez pues está medio difícil, a veces ni quieres salir uno a correr.
Sí, pues además por el smog, mucha contaminación, por eso está más caliente allá.
No, pues sí, y aquí, al contrario, pues imagino que es diferente, estás con un equipo diferente, gente de modos diferentes de pensar. ¿Qué es lo que a ti se te hace que te va a ayudar más estando en otra área diferente?
Sí, pues la mera verdad, pues aquí no hay así como, pues puedes sobresalir aquí más que allá, porque ya pues sí te ayudan, pero no te ayudan tanto. Y pues lo único que quiere el boxeador es salir adelante y pues tener más peleas y ya.
Sí, como cualquier peleador, me imagino todos quieren pelear lo más que se pueda. Y lo bueno es que ahorita con la promoción de MGM tenemos la facilidad de estar siguiendo haciendo shows y eso pues es un gran beneficio para los peleadores. Oye, sí, y apodo, ¿no tienes apodo de ring?
No, pues yo soy Baltazar Ramirez. Yo creo que el apodo sale cuando ya tienes varias peleas y que la o la gente te va a poner un apodo,
Sí.
y ya tú dices si te gusta o no.
Pero a veces aunque no te guste, te lo van a poner.
Sí, pues yo sé que sí, pero ¿qué pasa?
Pues a veces se le tiene que meter el nombre ahí, una idea de lo que a lo mejor, como que nunca has tenido apodo chavillo. No.
Pues me decían así, pues con mi familia, Baltita Boys, así. Y ya, pues siempre, sí, pues es lo que tengo que hacer, pues tengo que estar peleando para que ahí salga el apodo de la gente, de la afición del box.
Sí.
Así
Lo bueno es que aquí hay mucha gente, muchos aficionados al box. Yo creo que vas a hallar que vas a tener tu fanbase, que va a crecer la gente que te va conociendo y eso va a ser parte de la diversión de ser boxeador, que la gente te va conociendo.
Pues a mí no me gusta así que como ser halagado así por la gente, a mí el deporte pues me gusta, yo lo agarro porque me gusta, ¿no? Quiero ser así.
Sí, cómo no.
Y pues quiero pues, tener muchas peleas, espero que si se pueda ir pues para ver
Claro que sí.
ir a pelear.
Claro que sí. Muy bien, entonces Walter, bueno, pues vamos a estar bien en anticipación para verte pelear por primera vez aquí en Colorado. And this Baltazar, you'll be opening up our shows on July 2nd at the Boulder County Brawl. Stay with us and we'll be back with some more.
Welcome back to Inside Boxing's Throwdown. My name is Steve Johnson. We're here with Melik Elliston, who will be second up on the Boulder County Brawl, which will be held at the Boulder County Fairgrounds on July the 2nd. Melik is making his debut as a professional in the flyweight division. He'll be taking on Julio Ibarra from El Paso, Texas, in a scheduled for 4 rounds fight. I could talk about Melik all day. I'll let him do a little bit of talk about himself. But first of all, I just want to mention that Melik is formerly known as the Hitman. He's got a new name now that he's pro. He's going to be known as Melik the One Elliston. Melik, welcome to the show. All right, let's talk about a little bit about this fight. Let's talk about first about you making this venture in professional ranks. How do you feel about the whole thing?
I'm very excited. It's a new step in my life. Just getting ready. I mean, this is a big step for me. So.
Well, I know that you have tons of support from family and friends, as evident over here on the side here. Your dad and your mom, your biggest supporters. Your dad, Everett, is your coach and manager, trainer. Talk a little bit about your relationship with your dad.
It's me and my father are very close. I mean, he's been my trainer since I started boxing, so it's about 11 years now. We just, at the beginning of my career in boxing, we had that father and son relationship where we bumped heads a lot. But I mean, as we grew in the boxing game, we just learned how to stay balanced in the career, and that's how I learned most of my steps from.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your amateur career, Melik. I know that you were highly respected in the amateurs. You had a little bit of a devastation leading up to the Olympic trials. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So I made it all the way to Olympic trials, and that's a real big step in the amateur career, just to get to that step. And I mean, I didn't get the decision I wanted in the trials, but from that, I'm just now going to turn pro and begin a new step.
And there's no more looking in the rearview mirror?
No right? Looking back. Everything's looking for a future, so everything in the past is in the past.
Okay. Julio Ibarra, your opponent, do you know anything about him?
I do not.
He has record, nothing?
Well, I know he's 0-1. That's about it. That's all I need to know. I don't really need to know much.
I was going to ask you, do you need to know anything, or just you ready to get in there and go?
He's just another fighter, just like I am. So.
Okay. As far as this fight, any special preparations that you make before a fight, now that you turn pro? Anything different from amateurs now that as far as your dad has told you about into the pro ranks?
Not too much different. My training's still the same. I mean, just hard work, dedication, basically all the way from amateur to pro. So, I mean, gotta step up my mileage and running and stuff just because I fight longer now. That's the only thing that's really different.
Okay. Real quick, let's talk about your family a little bit since we mentioned them. Your mom, your brothers and sisters. Talk about them a little bit. It's your show. You go.
Let's see here. Well, I got, let's see, 2 younger sisters and another brother, and they're just trying to lead the path for them too. They look up to me a lot, so just trying to just show them how to do it. You know, stay focused. When you want something, you gotta push forward until you reach your goal. So,
What's your ultimate goal as a professional?
my ultimate goal now is just to get to the top. I want to get the championships, you know, undisputed champion. So that's what I'm looking for, a big dream.
Do you expect to progress any from the flyweight division as you get older a little bit? Maybe a few more pounds?
Yeah.
Where would you like to end up at?
As you can see my size, I ain't gonna get any bigger, so probably maybe biggest I get, maybe 125 around there, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Melik, the one, Elliston. Get a chance to see him on July the 2nd in Longmont, Colorado, the Boulder County Fairgrounds. MGM Promotions in conjunction with Ghost Town Promotions and Denver Boxing Academy. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot, Melik.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.